Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the NBA's Rising Stars Challenge. Always a great chance to see some of the top-tier young talent going head-to-head. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And the Stars have possession. Young with the ball. Pass to Walker. Back to Young. Young, right side. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Fultz. Stolen by Walker. Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes, jamming that one home. The Stars on defense. Back to Brown. Pass to Mitchell from deep, and that one's good. We're about 1 minute into the first, and the Stars have possession. And here's Walker. Doncic buries it down low. Here's Brown. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. Five to shoot. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Here's Young. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Now here's Walker. Misses from close range. Pass to Mitchell. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's blocked. Walker with it. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jackson. He's guarded by Collins. Now Jackson. Collins grabs the miss.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Right side to Walker. Here's Collins. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Beyond the arc, and the rebound goes to the Elites. Outside Jackson. Brown outside. Adebayo. No luck.
They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Pass to Young. Fires for 3. Shot is off.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Jackson. And Jackson gets it to go. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Walker. Young outside. Back to Walker. This one for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's the elites. Fultz. That gives them the lead. Outside, Walker. Back to Young. There's the triple. And that one's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Mitchell. Right side Jackson. Right side Jackson. And he uses both hands to jam it in. And the Stars have possession. Walker with it. Young outside. The three. Elites with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Number 11.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mitchell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Walker. Young outside. Ayton. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Fultz, shot denied, and they're able to recover. Guarded by Walker, the kick out to Brown, and the three off target. And here are the Stars. Right side to Walker. Here's the screen. Young outside, wide open look. That one goes. Count it. 5 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Back to Jackson. He's guarded by Collins. Now here's Jackson. Knocked away. Here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Walker. Young outside. The three cannot hit.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Now Brown gives him the lead pass, and he gets it to go. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. the Stars have possession. Walker with it. Aiden, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Back to Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Jackson. Here's Mitchell. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 6 points for him. And the Stars have possession. Now Young. Pass to Walker. Back to Young. Puts it up from 17. Good.
Number 11.
Here's Mitchell. Now here's Jackson. Backing down. Here's Mitchell. Back to Jackson. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Young, right side. The dive for the ball. And that goes out of bounds. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. And the Stars have possession. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Monk. Brown outside. Pass to Allen. Robinson on him. Allen left side. Tries from 10. Good on the jump shot. And the Stars have possession. Brunson. Outside Jackson. Carter left side. Carter left side. 6 to shoot. Carter left side. Brunson. It's good from long range. And here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Monk. And the shot is good. Here's Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And here's Holiday. There's the pick. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. That one misses. Now Smith. Smith right side. Brunson hits the jumper in space. He's got 5. Broom. Brown, right side. That's good. And the Stars have possession. Smith outside. Smith right side. Outside Jackson. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Carter. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Now here's Brown. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Smith. Smith left side. Can't get it to go. Oh, that's blocked. To the middle. Allen shot is off.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
They set the pick. Back to Smith. Brunson hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him. And it's the elites with the ball. 4-point game. Bagley. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Stars out in front. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA. And it's the elites with the ball. Markkanen, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, he'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Stars on offense. Trailing by 2. Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Stepped on the line out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now the elites with it. That's tipped. Back to Brown. Left side, Brown. Pass to Holiday. Monk drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Back to Jackson. They set the pick. And here's Smith. Brunson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now the elites with it. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Smith. shot clock. That's good. 14 points for him.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
Here's the elites. Markkanen.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. The Stars making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Walker from the arc. Can't get it to go. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell. Bagley. Off target from 3-point range. And the Stars on offense. Here's Walker. Off with the layup.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now Young. He has 7. Outside, Walker. Pass to Collins. Back to Walker. The 3 ball. That drops. He's got 7. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Back to Brown. Here's Mitchell. Tries a 3. Can't hit. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Walker. Bagley. And the 3 ball is good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Young with the ball. Outside, Walker. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by the elites.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Tries to keep it alive. The Stars making a switch here. And the Stars on offense. It's a 3-point game. There's the 3. Shot's good. He's got 10. Pass to Mitchell. There's the pick. Right side Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. He's perfect from the line this time. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. And the Stars have possession. Pass to Collins. And here's Walker. Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brown. Outside Jackson. Here's Mitchell. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Outside, Walker. Back to Young. Shoots. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 12. Timeout called the Elites. Now the Elites with it. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Here's Mitchell. Now Jackson. Now here's Jackson. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Shot clock at 3. Fultz. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pass to Mitchell. They set the screen and blocked, but they recover it to the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. Here's Collins. Leaps for it, and that goes out of bounds. Young inside. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And here they come. And it's rejected. Left side Walker. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Aiden, the follow-up jam. Here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Fultz. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Now here's Young. High arcing shot. No luck. Right side to Walker. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Young outside. Now here's Walker. No good from outside.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Collins grabs the miss. Now here's Walker. Here's Collins. Young, right side. Collins, back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, right side. Drilled from 11 feet out. 16 points for him. Timeout called the Elites. Fultz cannot hit. Now Young. He's got 16. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Now here is Young. And here's Walker. Ayton. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 8 points for him.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Fultz. The rebound by the Stars.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now here's... And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Number 11. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Young nails them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Fultz. Pass to Brown. They set the pick. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. 20 points for him.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Mitchell. Young with the steal. And they're pushing it up for the finish. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive. Here's the Elites. They trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. He has 7. Brown outside. They need this. Rebound the Stars.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the 3 ball.
Back to Jackson. Left side Jackson. Collins grabs the miss. From half court, the shot no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge. Here's Mitchell. Back to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Pass to Mitchell. Brown. Puts up a 3. No good.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Young outside. Here's Collins. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Mitchell. And it's the Elites with the ball. 8-point game. Makes the lead pass. Adebayo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Young. Pass to Collins. Doncic. Here's Young. Here's Collins. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first three shots. A tough start.
Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Jackson. Here's the break. Young up top. He's got 22. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fultz. Rebound the Stars.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Here's Young. Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Walker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Now, here is Young. The fader. Good. He's got 10.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Mitchell. Jackson with it. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Rebounded by Jackson. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Now, here is Young. 24 points for him. He got right to the cup using that screen. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Timeout called the Elites. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. From beyond the arc, the shot misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Young outside. Down low. Doncic. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 6 points for him.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Adebayo. Yes! Now, here is Young. He's got 26. Pass to Walker. Right side to Walker. Here's Collins. Here's Young. Sinks the triple. He's got 29 points. Here's Mitchell. Shot from free throw range. No good off the back of the rim. And the Stars have possession. It's tipped. Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Now Walker. The rebound by Mitchell.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5. Young with the ball. He's got 29 points. Outside, Walker. Left side, Walker. Back to Young. Pass to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Tries to save it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. The Stars making a switch here. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Shot is off.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Doncic. Shot's good by Walker.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here's Mitchell. He has 7. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
This quarter for him, 7 shots with just 1 make to show for it.
Doncic. Back to Smith. From downtown. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. Pass to Brown. Dives for it. Launches it. They get it again. Allen in the post. And he gets it to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Outside Jackson. Back to Walker. Pass to Smith. Inside. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Fultz. The lead now in single digits. 10 points for him.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Smith outside. Smith right side. Carter with it. Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Smith outside.